Alright, let's get one thing straight. Bikes these days, a lot of them are flashy, fast, and packed with gadgets, but only a handful are built to last. We're talking machines that'll fire up every morning, ride through hell and back, and still be kicking long after we're gone. Today, we're counting down the top 10 motorcycles so reliable, they'll outlive you. And you're gonna want to stick around because number 3 has been in production for almost 100 years and is still around today. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a machine that's put more people on two wheels than any other in history. I'm talking about the Honda Super Cub. Over 100 million of these have been sold since the late 50s. That's not a typo. 100 million! The genius of the Super Cub is its simplicity. It's got a small, air-cooled, 4-stroke engine that sips fuel like a hummingbird. You find them everywhere on the planet, from the busy streets of Tokyo to remote villages in Vietnam, and there's a simple reason for that: they just don't die. These things are passed down through generations, from grandfather to son, like a family heirloom that also happens to get you to work every day. Coming in at number 9 is a real thumper, a bike that basically invented the big-bore 4-stroke enduro category, the Yamaha XT500. The XT500 is famous for winning the very first Paris-Dakar rally in 1979, and then winning it again in 1980. Think about that. Thousands of miles across the most brutal terrain on Earth, and this stock-based motorcycle came out on top. The XT500 is famous for its kickstart. There's a proper procedure, a kickstart drill, and if you don't do it right, the bike will let you know with a kickback that can send you flying over the handlebars. It's a pure mechanical experience. No radiators, no fuel injection, no computers, just a rock-solid engine, a strong frame, and the will to conquer any obstacle in its path. Alright, at number 8 we have a motorcycle that's affectionately known as the tractor or the cockroach of the adventure bike world. And I mean that as the highest compliment. It's the Kawasaki KLR 650. The US military even used a version of the KLR, converted to run on diesel fuel. When an organization that values reliability above all else chooses your bike, you know you've built something right. It's the kind of bike you could drop off a cliff, dust it off, and ride it home. The beauty of the KLR is that it's a blank canvas. You can turn it into a round-the-world adventure tourer, a hardcore trail machine, or just a super reliable commuter. The KLR 650 isn't just a motorcycle, it's a tool. It's a dependable, unpretentious mule that will faithfully carry you and your gear to the ends of the earth and back again. Our number 7 pick is a true legend in the dual sport world, a bike that's been the benchmark for versatile do-it-all performance for over 2 decades. It's the Suzuki DRZ 400. The heart of the DRZ is its liquid-cooled 398cc single-cylinder engine. It's a fantastic motor, not a fire-breathing monster, but it has plenty of punch to have a blast on the trails. The DRZ came out in 2000 and Suzuki has barely touched it since. Why? Because they got it so right the first time. It's known for being incredibly reliable, capable of racking up tens of thousands of hard miles with just basic maintenance. Oil changes, clean air filter, check the valves every once in a while, and this engine will just keep on ticking. What I love about the DRZ is that it's great right out of the box. You don't need to pour thousands of dollars into upgrades to make it capable. Coming in hot at number 6 is another icon from Honda, a bike so tough and so beloved it's earned the nickname, the Big Red Pig. And trust me, that's a term of endearment. I'm talking about the Honda XR 650L. Its 644cc air-cooled single-cylinder engine is a masterpiece of durability. It's not a high-revving screamer, it's a thumper. It makes big lazy torque that will pull you up any hill you point it at. Because it's air-cooled, there are no radiators, hoses, or water pumps to worry about breaking when you're miles from civilization. This is a bike designed to survive the apocalypse. Now, it's not a bike for the faint of heart, or the short of leg. The seat height is way up there, and it takes a good leg swing to get on. But on open trails, fire roads, and desert landscapes, it's in its element. The XR 650L is a living fossil in the best possible way, a testament to a time when bikes were built to be unbreakable. At the halfway point, number 5, we have a motorcycle that really punches above its weight. It's a modern classic that was discontinued too soon, making it a highly sought-after prize on the used market, the Yamaha WR250R. The WR250R features a fuel-injected liquid-cooled engine derived from their YZ motocross bikes, but tuned for longevity. This little 250cc motor revs to the moon and makes surprising power, all while being incredibly reliable. And the best part, the maintenance intervals are huge. We're talking valve checks every 26,000 miles. That's street bike territory. It's also incredibly lightweight and nimble, with fully adjustable suspension that was leagues ahead of anything else in its class at the time. This makes it an absolute weapon on tight single-track trails. Its only real downsides are a small factory fuel tank, which is an easy fix with an aftermarket option, and the fact that Yamaha stopped making them in 2020. That decision only cemented its legendary status. Alright, for our number 4 spot we're going back to the granddaddy of them all. This is the motorcycle that created the entire adventure bike segment. It's the original, the icon, the BMW R80 GS. The heart of the R80 GS and all the Airhead GS models that followed is the Boxer engine. That horizontally opposed twin sticking out the sides is a signature BMW design, and instead of a chain, it uses a shaft drive. That means no cleaning, no lubing, no adjusting. It's a clean, reliable system perfect for piling on huge miles. These bikes are famous for their longevity. It's not uncommon to see Airhead GS models with 200,000 or 300,000 miles on the original engine and transmission still chugging along. The R80 GS proved that a motorcycle could be a comfortable long-distance tourer and a capable off-road explorer all in one. Every single adventure bike on the market today owes its existence to this tough, reliable German original. At number 3 we have a motorcycle that is truly a living piece of history. It's the Royal Enfield Bullet. This motorcycle holds the record for the longest continuous production run of any motorcycle in history. It started in Great Britain in 1932, and while the British factory is long gone, production moved to India in the 1950s and has been going strong ever since. Think about that. This basic design has been chugging along for almost 100 years. That's not just reliability, that's survival. The reason the Bullet has lasted so long is its beautiful mechanical simplicity. For most of its life it was a simple, air-cooled single-cylinder engine with push rods, a carburetor, and a kickstarter. This simplicity is what has made it the go-to bike for exploring the Himalayas and the rugged landscapes of the Indian subcontinent. And while modern Royal Enfields have been updated with fuel injection and electric start, they still retain that core DNA of being simple, fixable, and tough. The Bullet isn't just a machine, it's an institution. For our runner-up spot at number 2, we're jumping to a thoroughly modern machine that has taken the adventure world by storm and built a reputation for bulletproof reliability in a very short time. It's the Yamaha Tenere 700. The magic of the Tenere 700, or T7 as it's known, is its engine. It uses Yamaha's brilliant 689cc CP2 parallel twin motor, the same one found in the MT-07. This engine is an absolute gem. They kept the electronics to a minimum. You can turn the ABS off, and that's about it. No riding modes, no traction control, no electronic suspension, just a throttle and your right wrist. This focus on simplicity and core performance is what makes the T7 so reliable and so beloved. It has quickly become the weapon of choice for riders doing round-the-world trips, because they know it has the performance to handle anything, and the reliability to get them home. The Tenere 700 is a masterclass in modern engineering, proving you can build a bike that is both exciting and as dependable as a hammer. And at number 1, this might be a surprise for some of you. We've talked a lot about simple, rugged, go-anywhere bikes, but reliability isn't just for the dirt. For the top spot, we're looking at a machine from the pinnacle of performance. A superbike that combines mind-bending speed with the kind of dependability its manufacturer is famous for. The most reliable motorcycle that will outlast you is the Honda CBR 1000RR Fireblade. When you think of a 200 horsepower superbike, reliability might not be the first word that comes to mind. You think of high-strung, temperamental race replicas. But this is a Honda. For decades, the Fireblade has been the gentleman's superbike. These are bikes that you can ride to the track, thrash all day long, and then ride home without a single hiccup. And speaking of reliability that will outlast us, let's get back to our number 1 pick. Back to our number 1, the Fireblade's electronics, while incredibly advanced with features like wheelie control and cornering ABS, are famously robust and glitch-free. But if you want a machine that represents the absolute peak of internal combustion engineering, a bike that will fire up every single time and deliver a flawless, exhilarating experience for decades to come, the Honda Fireblade is it. And there you have it, folks. 10 motorcycles built with such incredible engineering and durability that they're practically guaranteed to be running long after we've hung up our helmets. From the humble Super Cub that put the world on wheels to the high-tech precision of the Fireblade, these machines all share that same core DNA of reliability. They're more than just transportation, they're trusted partners for adventure, tools that you can depend on day in and day out.
What did you think of our list? Did your favorite unbreakable bike make the cut? Maybe you've got an old warhorse in your garage with 250,000 miles on it. Let me know down in the comments.
I read all of them, and I love hearing your stories. These conversations are the best part of making these videos. Sharing the passion for machines that are built with soul and meant to last is what it's all about. Thanks again for spending some time with us today. If you enjoyed this ride through motorcycle history, do me a favor and hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe to stay engaged with our amazing content so you don't miss what's coming up next. For now, click the video that is coming on the screen right now to keep watching. Until next time, keep the rubber side down.